The U.S. Supreme Court has temporarily halted a nationwide settlement between OxyContin manufacturer Purdue Pharma and state and local governments. The agreement, reached last year, aims to shield members of the Sackler family, who own the company, from civil lawsuits related to the opioid crisis. The Biden administration requested the Supreme Court's intervention, and the court has agreed to hear arguments on whether the settlement can proceed before the end of the year. The proposed deal would allow Purdue Pharma to emerge from bankruptcy as a restructured entity, with its profits dedicated to addressing the opioid epidemic. As part of the arrangement, the Sackler family would contribute up to $6 billion. However, a significant aspect of the agreement is the protection it affords the Sackler family from legal action, a provision contested by the U.S. Bankruptcy Trustee, represented by the Justice Department. The Supreme Court's decision has raised questions about whether bankruptcy law permits a blanket shield from lawsuits filed by all victims of the opioid crisis. The Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals had previously allowed the reorganization plan to proceed. Purdue Pharma and other parties involved in the settlement had urged the Supreme Court to stay out of the case, expressing confidence in the legality of their plan. However, the court's intervention has temporarily delayed the implementation of the settlement. The opioid crisis in the United States has resulted in over 70,000 fatal overdoses annually, with opioids like fentanyl and prescription painkillers like OxyContin being major contributors. The Supreme Court's decision to review the settlement reflects the urgency and complexity of addressing the widespread impact of the opioid epidemic.